Welcome back, guys, to another Friday Gamerlog. As usual, I'll be talking about the games I've been playing, any games that will be coming up in the direct feature for YouTube, and any games that I have bought or want to buy. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started. As far as Animal Crossing City Folk is concerned, I've just been doing the usual stuff, just trying to fill out the catalog and complete the museum. I only have one more painting left to get before the museum is finally complete, and it's a nice painting. I actually had two nice paintings to give to the owl, but as it turns out they were both fakes. Go figure. Oh well though, I'm not too upset because I don't think that the paintings will be the last thing that I complete in Animal Crossing. Speaking of the museum, I've also been given all the new gyroids that I've been finding to Brewster, and he's been holding on to them for me. I still have a good handful amount of these things left to get, but I'm getting pretty close to having them all. I also had a visit from Sahara just yesterday, and I went around and asked all my neighbors for old wallpapers, but only one of them gave me an old wallpaper, and it was a blue horse named Ed, who also lost the key to his house, but I found it for him, so it's all good. I kinda like that Ed wears my Mega Man shirt. Kinda matches him because he's a blue horse. As far as the run of Ghosts and Goblins is concerned, I made my way through all the stages in the first quest and fought the two Satans at the end of the final level, who actually weren't that hard. Plenty of the normal stage enemies were harder than they were. I fought the final boss of the game, but as it turns out the room was just an illusion and I was sent back to the first level of the game and had to work my way back through everything. But after fighting through the final stages of this game, the earlier stages were just cakewalk. Not to mention I finally got the dagger weapon, which I never got throughout my first journey through all the stages, and the dagger made things a lot easier. After going through all the stages again, I had to fight the final boss of the game once more, and he's really easy, pathetically easy compared to how hard the rest of the game is. Oh well though, the ending of the game cracks me up because of how badly translated it is. Congratulations, this story is happy end. Thank you. Being the wise and courage our knight that you are, you feel strong dwelling in your body. Return to starting point. Challenge again. How about not? I've owned this game since 2nd grade, and this is the first time that I've ever beaten it, but I felt pretty satisfied with it. And of course they had to shove that game over screen back in your face one more time. As far as Final Fantasy IV The After Years is concerned, the Hunt for the Mind Flayer summon, I've put quite a bit of time into it, but I still haven't gotten it, as to be expected. I played 67 hours into this file so far, and it's just Rightiest chapter. So yeah, I'm having pretty bad luck getting that summon, but like I've said before, I will get it eventually. I also put some more time into Cedar and Kane's challenge dungeon as well. I'm still on the second loop of treasures, but the last item that I got was a diamond glove. But that was kind of useless to us because Cedar already had that, and Kane and Sid both have Giant's gloves, which are better than the diamond gloves. So yeah, but hey, that still puts us one step closer to finishing off the second loop of treasures, I guess. So it's all good. Personally, I expect to have Cedar and Kane's stuff finished before I'm done with Rightiest stuff with the way how things are going. As far as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is concerned, I haven't put a whole lot of time into it, but I did do another playthrough with Mario at least, so that got us another star. I thought about playing through worlds A, B, C, and D, but I'm going to wait for now, and I'm going to focus more on doing the original 8 or 9 worlds if you don't use any warps. So yeah, like I said, I've only done one more run with Mario, so we're at 9 stars now instead of 8. I didn't get to see World 9 whenever I did the run with Mario because I used warps, but as I've said before, I'm not too worried about that because we've already went through all the World 9 levels, so it's all good. And yeah, as you can see right here, we now have 9 stars instead of 8. We'll get them all eventually, though. I've also done some gaming with friends over the past week. I played Super Smash Bros. For Wii U with my friend Seth. We usually like to random our characters all the way up until our final match for the play session. Then we'll use our mains, which my main is of course Mega Man, and his is Mr. Game & Watch. Really, I like to use all the characters about equally, but I say that Mega Man is my main because he's my favorite video game character. So yeah, it's all fitting. I was so happy whenever he was announced for this game. So yeah, we played quite a bit, had quite a few fun matches. It's always fun to play Smash Brothers. We usually team up against level 9 computers and take them out, which is always fun. That's what I like to do if there's only 2 people, but if there's more than 2 players, then I like to go all out with free-for-alls instead. But if it's just 2 people, then I like to team up against level 9s and just beat them up instead. I also got Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, but I haven't been playing that with friends lately. The only stuff that I've left to do on the 3DS Smash Bros. Is I need to get 4 more hats for a challenge, and I also need to complete the challenge where you play versus matches for 40 hours, but those will get done whenever they get done. As far as YouTube gaming is concerned, coming up this week we're going to be making more progress into the blind run of Metroid Other M for the Nintendo Wii, so I look forward to doing that. Hopefully we can make some pretty good progress into that and reach Sector 2 at least. I'm sure we can get at least that far. As far as video game purchases is concerned, with Club Nintendo closing out, I had the opportunity to get some free games with some of my leftover Club Nintendo coins, and one of those games that I got was Super Mario 3D Land, which I've already 100% completed. But unfortunately I couldn't get any footage of it because I can't record from my 3DS. But I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I only played it a little bit at a time, like I'd beat one world, then I'd do something else, and I'd come back and beat another world, and so on and so forth. But I really enjoyed this game. I feel like it was well worth the Club Nintendo coins that I spent on it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the glittering stars on my profile because I've seen the golden leaf box once or twice. I didn't realize that if you die 5 times in a level that it would make that appear, and that even just seeing the box would take away the glittering stars. I've seen it a couple of times, but I never used it. And I think that that's kind of stupid, and if I would have known that, then I would have done a much better job to avoid seeing it. But hey, I basically 100%ed the game, but I didn't 101% it, if that makes any sense. Besides Super Mario 3D Land, I also picked up Dr. Luigi and Doclus's Punch-Out with my Club Nintendo coins as well. Alright, time for the question of the week. This week's question of the week is for all you Nintendo fans out there. This week's question of the week is, how do you feel about Club Nintendo shutting down? Did you think that it was fine the way how it was, or are you glad that they're working on a new program? So yeah, how do you feel about Club Nintendo shutting down? And don't forget that if you'd like to submit your own question of the week, feel free to do so. Just be sure to do it through a PM and not a comment. Any questions submitted through comments will not be included in next Friday's Gamer Log, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And there you have it. That's pretty much everything that I've been playing recently. Hopefully by the time the next Gamer Log comes around, I can make some more progress in the other games that we were playing in episode 38, stuff like Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Kart and stuff like that. I'm sure that we can get some more stuff done for the next Gamer Log, though. And like I said before, keep an eye out for some more in the blind run of Metroid the Other M for the Nintendo Wii coming up this week. And well, that is it for this Friday's Gamer Log, and I'll see you next Friday. Thank you for watching.